Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we will talk about Diamondpeak Holdings Corporation, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name DPHC. Well, we already did Diamondpeak Holdings analysis. It was 21st of September. Here is the final screenshot of that analysis those days with three levels depicted here, and we're very glad to say that the actually prediction followed absolutely precise to our analysis. Here, for your convenience, we just added the three lines that we discussed in the previous analysis and the entry point in the circle. And indeed, you see actually the analysis was given at the moment when the price was here in this area of the dark star, and indeed, as it was discussed, the strong correction took place exactly until the S2 level, and then we saw the rebounds until S1 level. This way, if you would follow it, you actually could have made profits somewhere from the areas of 90 towards 28. So it's quite significant, almost 30-40% depending on your entry points. So now the question is what's going on further with this stock, where is it going to go next, because after that moment, the price started to decline from S1 line, which works now as a resist line, and it went all the way down and almost facing S2 line. So to understand where it goes, let's do the general analysis. By the way, we also we will add the link to previous video to the description of this video analysis, so you can see first previous video analysis, seeing the discussion and philosophy behind it. So it will allow you to better understand how this stock is working. So what's happening now? Now, first of all, we added just before S2 line ended today trading session. We are on the volatility level here, and if you look closely, here is the very strong volatility line coinciding with these two dark areas. Actually, we are sitting on it, and if you look at the post trade or aftermarket prices, it's kind of positive, meaning that there is still strong expectation that we will rebound here tomorrow, which might happen, but don't forget that tomorrow is last trading session of the week, so there are several scenarios possible. So first scenario says indeed we will have a rebound, but most probably it will be like a shooting star candle, so something like probably a red candle with high shadows, either something like this, or it could be a dark candle, so starting from the top and then just going all the way down. So one of two combinations, or kind of something between those, meaning that we might open positively, but then most probably the price finally will decline, because this is not the last point of correction. Most probably what we see here is kind of zigzagging correction, so it will go like this, then another leg up tomorrow, and because it's just end of week trading, we need to go further. What can be here? We can still need to pierce the S2 levels if we want to start another, let's say, upwards waves, upwards movements. This will be the safest. Of course, still correction, let's say jump up could start already from tomorrow quite significantly, but this would be more like a casino style, not really supported by some serious technicality. Only volatility is expected tomorrow. But if you want to have a very good entry supported with technical analysis, it's advised to wait. Most probably next week we will see piercing of S2 line further. And this is also suggested, by the way, by the fact that RSI is linearly declining here. So we might have some jump up and then further go down. Also, after being really long time in extremely overbought area, RSI-wise, the stock needs a serious and deep, actually re-establishing itself correction. Therefore, the best area to buy would be starting from the second volatility level here, which is in this area. And let's call these then volatility 1 and volatility 2. And actually first entry point would be advised at volatility 2 area here in this zone, and if further price decline takes place, then it will be second difference, actually a little bit in the vicinity or below S3 line. This would be very strong entry points. Always keep some funds for average, we advise it. and we advise having average 1 to 2, meaning like you have a first buy here with 1 portion and then second average with 2 portions. Also be careful when you average, don't be too fast, just wait enough. It's always better to be more patient and not to lose the right opportunity to enter. Also, please watch our other videos where we discuss similar situations, so you will know how to act here and that indeed these kind of safe approaches work. And you will not also miss new interesting discussions here. So, coming back to Diamondpeak, after this strong correction takes place, the next wave of correction will take place either at V2 or S3 levels. Is expected to have another upwards wave. Probably we will go S2 back or even to V1 because still the price needs to establish itself. But most probably the volatility will be huge game here and we will play all the way in the range between V1 and S3. Also it is suggested by the fact that free moving averages here, although they are forming so-called 20, 50, 200 allocation, meaning that moving average 20 is on top, moving average 50 is in the middle, and moving average 200 is on the bottom, being green, blue, and red lines. Here on the left you see their depictions. But what is important to understand here that moving averages are decelerating, especially short-term averages like moving average 20, it's flattening and kind of going to go down, and moving average 50 being more slow, it's still like a flattish. So what could happen here is a magic cross down in future, and then the question would be, will it be a delayed magic cross down, meaning that price will already will be below moving average 50. If this would be the case, then it will work as momentarily bullish situation, also confirming what we just discussed here, sending price from circle 1 or 2 upwards for short term till V1 level, or if it will be a real magic cross down, meaning that we will stick on volatility on the V1 from next week, then the further decline will take place from V1, and then we will have similar scenario but delayed a little bit for 1-2 weeks. So that's what you can expect for DPHC Diamondpeak. Tomorrow might be very fascinating opening, but be careful, let the dust to settle because it's Friday. Don't forget of this, and usually by the end of the day for these very volatile stocks, short term, not shorties, but short term players try to not to stay during weekend, so they try to leave, and this might drag price down a little bit. So now you know what to do with DPHC, where to enter and what to expect. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. This way you will not miss new videos, new interesting discussions, and new interesting entry points for US based stocks.